Hello SnailCraft, it is I, Doink Juice, and in this video I'm going to be going over my top 5 farm player warps that I like to go to, and just player warps that I think would be just good for people to know about, and I just want to shed some light on. So let's get into the top 5 farm player warps. So here at number 5 we got PW Trial, and it's pretty self-explanatory. You just come to this place whenever the trial resets, kill all the mobs, get your keys, get your stuff, go on about your day. So let's go on to the next one. Alright, and in the number 4 spot we got PW Roses. So in this book here, the list of current spawners is axolotl, cat, chicken, cod, cow, horse, slime, skelly, rabbit, phantom, shulker, wolf, zombie, silverfish, donkey, and stray. Now, I have looked through this place over and over, and I have not found stray, and the zombie spawner upstairs just doesn't seem to want to work for me. But they do have axolotls. PW Roses is the only PW that I can think of, or that I can see, that have axolotls. And just so everyone knows, the farms are coming from XB warps and the farm warps category in the player warps menu. And of the ones that I saw in those 2 tabs, this is the only one that had axolotls in it, so that's pretty fucking neat. Another unique mob that PW Roses has that I don't see in any of the other player warps is shulkers. So if you need shulker boxes, come to PW Roses. This player warp also has COD, and I haven't seen that at another player warp yet. There's probably other player warps that are outside of the XP warps and farm warps categories that have more stuff than what is going to be found on this list, but I had to have some kind of way of categorizing what a farm warp counted as. But yeah, pretty nice player warp. Let's go on to the next one. Alright, and here we are at PW Jewels, but before we go in there, I just want to show off the fact that they actually have mobs outside. So this is Julity's house, I believe. So they've got horses, sheep, chicken, pigs. They've got cows. I believe I toured this base last week, but this was not here before, so they also have a goat spawner. So now let's go into PW Jewels. So they got a nether portal here, got a little bit of a crafting / brewing area here. They've also got a zombie spawner right here, or zombie like farm right here. They've also got a skeleton farm right here. And it's not farms, but they do have a slime spawner, and they also have a husk spawner, which I also did not see in any of the other player warps for XP farms and farms in general. And then over here they've got a cave spider spawner, and this place also has an enchanted table, which is the thing that bumped it up up to number 3. So let's go on to the next player warp. Alright, so here we are at PW Crops. So on the left side over here it has wheat, carrots, potato, beetroot, sweetberry, cocoa, netherwort, and glowberry, and also melon. This one right here says to the right there's melons, pumpkin, sugarcane, bamboo, and vines. There's melon on this side and melon on this side, but if we go inside, you'll see a couple of little armor stand builds. Welcome to PW Crops, enjoy your harvesting. So always make sure to replant. But on this bottom level here, they got wheat, and then let's go into this tube right here. Up here, there is carrot, and there is... oh. I must be a crow because that worked on me. I was like, what the fuck is that guy right there? But this level's got carrots, this level's got potato, this level's got beetroot, and here's the melon I mentioned before. This layer's got sweet berries, this layer's got cocoa beans, netherwort, and glowberries. The way you get back down is on every single layer there's a hole in this exact spot, so you just drop down, and boom. Landed some water back down on the wheat level. So now let's go on to this half, and if you try to walk over there it'll say that you're blocked from it because that's all the I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking at. But let's go over here to this right side. So here is more melons, and then up on this level we got pumpkins, then on this level we got sugarcane, then on this level we got bamboo, and then I don't actually know. Oh, and you got vines here, so if you want to harvest vines, you can also do that up on this level. But I put this one at number 2 because no other farm has this many crops. Number 1 has a few crops, but the reason I put it at number 1 is not exactly because it has crops. So let's go on to the final one. Before we get to the number 1 spot, I want to show off this one real quick, just as an honorable mention, because I have used this a couple times because I like me some glowing sacks for my signs. So this is Scourge's makeshift glow squid farm. So if you just go down in this hole, you can kill yourself some glow squid. So now let's get on to the number 1 spot. Some of y'all probably saw this coming. Number 1 is none other than PWN Portal, and a big reason that it's number 1 is because of the end portal, but it's mostly because of all the spawners. So let's go over here real quick. So you got carrots right here, you got wheat right here, you got a slime being a bastard, you got beetroot here, netherwort, and cocoa beans. But the reason that this one is number 1 is because it has quite a few farms. So over here you got a couple of XP farms, you got one right here, and you got one over here. And between these two, I don't know if both of them have this, like, the same kinds of or mobs that fall down the chute or whatever. But you got blazes, skeletons, and zombies over here. So that's pretty cool. And whenever you're done XP grinding or whatever, you can come right over here to the enchanting area. A bunch of anvils, grindstones, like just everything you need for enchanting. And right over here, they've actually got 4 ghast spawners. So if you want to make some regen potions or whatever, what have you with ghasts, or if you want to make some happy ghasts whenever those come out, you can do that with this, because 4 ghast spawners is pretty good. They've also got squid spawners. So if you go in the left column, you will go up to the squid spawner. Here we are right here. Oh, they also have cod. Never mind. I thought this was squid exclusively, but they also have cod spawners. That's pretty cool. And then let's go check out all the spawners over here. So we got cows, we got sheep, we got pigs, we got parrots. This would have been really fucking awesome to have during the adventure quest. They got pandas, also would have been nice for the adventure quest. They got magma cubes, wolves. Don't tame the damn things, apparently. They've got phantoms, goats, cats, bees, rabbits, horses, silverfish. You get the point. These farms are evolving over time, thus making it easier for the future of doing quests and stuff. So whenever you have to kill something obscure like guardians, you don't have to go out and look for an ocean monument. They've got slimes, they've got chickens, and they've got spiders over here. But yeah, that's about it. I hope y'all enjoyed. Let me know in the comments what your favorite player warp is. I will see y'all in the next video, and bye-bye.